Good morning on this beautiful summer day. The sun is up and it is rising. I don't usually drink coffee, but I figured I would for this video. Today I want to talk about a project I'm going to start working on my model airport. If you've watched one of my previous videos for the summer series where I talk a little bit more about my channel, if you watched that video, put a card in the top right corner. I talked about how I'm going to be doing more airport updates, but I'm going to be doing some renovations to this airport. So today I'm going to explain to you the renovations and the upcoming project for my Gemini Jets Pittsburgh International Airport, the model airport I have. I figured I would introduce this today because I don't really have a better idea for today's video. I mean, it's a beautiful day outside, but don't know really what else I could do, so I'm just making this video today. So this is the airport here. There's also a little terminal right here, but this is the entire airport. So starting soon, the renovations I want to do is, you see this little green spot around here. Those are going to be filled with this artificial grass, but it has a texture to it rather than just green paper, what this stuff is. See, I have some of it right here. So this textured grass stuff is going to go all where you see green. When I first built this airport, I thought about adding that in while I was building it, but I kind of wanted to just get it done, so I didn't want to add it to the schedule of things to do, and I figured I would do that later down the road. So that's going to be doing right now, well, not right now, but like the rest of this summer, kind of just telling you guys what I'm going to do with that. Also, over here, wait, okay, there, right there, this right here is the outline of two buildings, well, a warehouse building and then connected by a cargo building, which I didn't build when I first built this entire airport. As you can see, it says warehouse, cargo office. It's supposed to be the outline of a building that would be there. I'll basically, it'll tell me how to build the building out of wood, I think, on the internet, and then I'll print out the foils, I think maybe $7, something like that. You have to pay, and then you print out the foils on a PDF and paste it around the building that you built. I'll put the link for that building right there. I'll put the link down below. Now, in the grand scheme of things, if you look at this entire airport, that's not like a huge deal. I mean, I built this about 10 months to build all this, and you know, I had to build all these terminals and put down all these taxiways and runways. So building or putting in this grass stuff and putting a cargo building in isn't a huge deal compared to this entire airport, of how big and enormous it is. If you don't know, this isn't the first airport I actually built. I had several other airports in my past. On this same exact table, actually, I will link the video where I built this airport if you want to see kind of like the history of it, because it never looked like this. This is just very recently that I just built this. And I've done many renovations on my older airports. So this, I could call this like a master plan, but I've done so many renovations on different airports. I used to number the different projects and renovations I would do on my old airports too. I think I did 3 renovations on my old airport before this. If you want to check those videos out, you can just search my channel, and then that link will be below where I first built this airport. I go through the past. But then, so this would have been the 4th like big renovation, huge master plan, I guess you would call it, what I did. So doing this, I guess, like the grass would be the 5th. I don't know, call it master plan number 5 of the Gemini Jets Pittsburgh International Airport. I'm not going to start today, however, I'll be starting this week, and I'll be showing you guys that in the different videos of this upcoming week. What I'll start out doing is cutting. I'm gonna cut all of the shapes for these different green patches and then put them down, you know, with this stuff. So that's all I have to talk about project-wise, airport project-wise. In this backpack I have my drone and yeah, my GoPro. Gotta get out and get busy. Now I know I don't live in a place like New York City, so there's limited options for a vlog like this. So I'm just gonna resort to going on a bike ride and flying my drone. That's no joke, that was just Air Force 2. Holy jeez. Oh my god, I missed it. See that right there? That was Air Force 2, it was just passing by. But I had it on my Gorilla Pod stuck to the bike, so I couldn't get it off in time. It was literally right here flying like 1,000 feet. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, I was just riding like this. Camera was strapped right in here. I couldn't take it off in time. Since that was Air Force 2, it was a 757. I assume Vice President Pence was on there, I'm not sure. So I have the Gorilla Pod strapped in just like this. And so I have two options. I could have just twisted it off here, which I figured would take too long. So I just went ahead and took off all these little arms, and it took too much time. Then once I recorded that first clip, first of all it was blurry, had to focus, and it was kind of too far away. But you saw the evidence, it was there. I doubt President Trump was on that plane, but that was amazing. Could have been a title for this video, but didn't get a good enough shot for the thumbnail. I'm approaching one of the busiest intersections in this entire city. It's almost impossible to cross the street on bike. It's not too bad right now, usually it's worse. So this is what the mall looks like, it's pretty empty. Most malls in America are like this, just the crisis we're facing. This is what my hair looks like after taking it off with the helmet. But I think I'm just gonna fly my drone right here. That was a crazy bike ride, I have to admit. Surprisingly, there's actually kind of a lot of people out for a Monday morning at like 11 o'clock, I think. I'm gonna land the drone now. So when I was flying my drone, there's actually a military plane above where I was flying. It wasn't anywhere near my altitude, but real estate here. Maybe I could put an office in there. Just kidding. I'm just gonna head back now. People probably look at me funny with this GoPro, but oh well. Have to cross this street again.
Eventually. Much later.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Come on. Advantage to living in this non-urban area, this suburban city if you would call it, is that there's not a whole lot of people to interfere with these videos compared to a big or downtown city or a big urban area. It's not a huge problem because people look at your camera, but people don't usually interfere with these videos. That leads into the disadvantage, meaning there's not really a lot to do around here. So I kind of had to brainstorm on some ideas of what to include in this video. Obviously we talked about the project, going downstairs in the basement, and then the next best idea was just go on a bike ride and film it. Kind of have to brainstorm a lot to think of ideas for videos. You see these other YouTubers in cities such as New York City, and they have a lot to do outside. You got the big streets, and there's really a lot of excitement going around. Pretty quiet for the most part around here, so that can be both an advantage and disadvantage to these videos. Anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next upload.